Good morning, children. Last video we have seen the asexual reproduction in plants. Now we are going to see the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. We all know that flower is the reproductive organ of the plant, in which the male reproductive and the female reproductive organs are andrecium and gynoecium. If you see the male reproductive organ, that is andrecium, you can see two structures in it. One is the bag-like structure that we call it as anther, in which the pollen grains are laden. Then there is a stalk-like structure that we call it as filament. Now we are going to see how the anther develops in the plant. The anther develops in different stages. There is different stages of development of anther. The anther develops from the meristematic tissues of the shoot. In the first stage, you can see the anther as a homogeneous mass of cells surrounded by a single layer of epidermis. This stage is called as anther primordium. Some of the hypodermal cells of the epidermis, below the epidermis, some of the cells, hypodermal cells, they enlarge in size, undergo mitotic cell division, enlarge in size with conspicuous nucleus. Now they are said to be archisporium. These cells are now called as archisporium. This archisporium cells further divides mitotically and give rise to two cells, that is primary sporogenous cells and primary perital cells. The primary sporogenous cells is going to divide many times to form sporogenous mother cell. And finally, it will undergo meiosis cell division to form microspores that will mature to form pollen grains. The perital cells, the primary perital cells, are going to divide many times, giving rise to 2 to 5 layers of cells, which forms the anther walls of a mature anther. In next stage, that is the sporogenous stage, you can see the anther has taken a shape of two lobes. Now the anther looks in two lobes. Each lobe contains two compartments that we call it as theca or dithecus. Here one lobe is shown, in which you can see 4 layers of anther wall. 4 layers of anther wall, which has developed from primary perital cells. From primary perital cells only the anther wall develops. Now how it develops, the primary perital cells, it undergoes many divisions in different planes, that is periclinal division and anticlinal division in transverse and longitudinal planes, giving rise to many layers of cells. The outermost layer we call it as epidermis. Next to epidermis, the inner layer is middle layer. Next to middle layer is tapetum, and next to tapetum you can see the mass of cells that we call it as sporogenous cells. The sporogenous cells, which is seen in the middle of the anther lobe, are going to divide many times mitotically to form sporogenous mother cell. At this stage, sporogenous stage, the sporogenous mother cell divides mitotically. Meiosis cell division takes place here and give rise to 4 haploid cells. 4 haploid cells. These 4 haploid cells are seen in clusters that we call it as pollen tetrad. Then now you can see the clear structure of one lobe of anther, in which the anther wall is shown clearly. You can see the epidermis, endothecium, middle layer, then tapetum. Tapetum is the blue layer of cells that we call it as tapetum. And inside you can see the space that we call it as locule. Inside the locule you can see the pollen tetrads. In the next stage, the pollen tetrad separates from each other. These 4 cells of the pollen tetrads, they separate from each other to form a spherical cells that we call it as microspore stage. Now they are called as microspores. Now this microspore is now going to mature, grow in size, enlarge in size. It is going to mature to form pollen grains. At this stage, 3 pollen grains are seen in clusters. They are attached together. These clusters of 3 pollen grains, we call it as pollinium. The pollinium contains a clip-like structure that we call it as corpusculum. From the clip there will be a thread-like structure attached to each pollen grains that we call it as retinaculum. So this corpusculum and retinaculum constitute the pollinium. So when you see the pollen grains, 3 pollen grains in clusters, it looks like a Y letter, English alphabet Y shape. So this is called as translator. This stage, this arrangement is called as translator. So in this video we have seen how the anther develops from the primordium in a plant. So this process of development of anther and formation of microspores, we call it as microsporogenesis. The entire process is called as microsporogenesis. Thank you, children.